Hi. So for this innovation challenge, it struck me that millions of students are stuck at home right now learning, and their parents are probably at their wits' end trying to purchase enough paper and potentially even printer to print out the lessons that teachers are sending over. So what if there was a simple way for students to download those lessons or presentations and manually annotate on them on a digital paper that could instantly be saved to the classroom cloud? So in this case, students and then potentially parents, especially if the students are young, would be the group that I'm interested in testing or looking at this innovation, interviewing, and setting up those remote interviews with people who have kids. So friends of friends through social media should be quite feasible. However, in-person interviews, that might take some thinking about how to do safely. And so while I don't have young children and haven't had to go through this, I've heard about issues through that social media network. And I also hit my own wall with this as a student in the financing innovation course in LEAD last quarter. So partway through the course, I realized that I needed to print out those slides so that I could take notes on them as I listened to the lectures in order to process the very new to me information at a deeper level. And I ended up with a lot of paper placed in a binder with tabs, just like I had in high school and in college, because it was easier than scanning. And I can only imagine what school-age children are going through with multiple subjects and how much paper and likely, again, printers, their parents are having to figure out how to purchase in the middle of a pandemic. So there has to be a better way to do this. I don't have any formal data on this. I just have my own experience and then again, what I've heard just through social media with some of the frustrations. And I haven't spoken directly to any parents or kids about this at this point. I just again recall seeing some posts on it pretty early on in the pandemic, so I think it might be a pain point. I suspect that. The solution would save students and parents time and paper. It could streamline learning. It could also allow for people to learn at a deeper level than maybe what they're doing today, especially if they're not printing out those lessons. And eventually it could lessen the load for students in general. Maybe no more need for them to carry multiple notebooks if they've got a digital paper solution. That's it. Thanks.